today? I don't know, maybe some art and craft? Okay, well let's ask our host. Huh?
That's right. We are going to have something different today. We are going to have some art and craft and home activities. But let's listen. What do we have from last week?
Yes, we thank you for those families that have sent in their videos and photos. We encourage you to do that. Today we're going to show you Hendra and Mimi and also Levi who have made Janet and Lydia's pot stickers. And they say one word.
Yummy!
And also we have Nicholas and also Remy who have made Sophia, Lenny and Tegu's cinnamon rolls. And they say it's so soft and fluffy inside. It's just so yummy. And last but not least, we have Ezra who loves Natasha's almost jamu. She really liked the combination of the orange and the turmeric. So that's what we have for today.
That's right. We are going to have 4 different activities today. But let's start with the first 3. First one is the Dennis and Merari eco-friendly car. And we are going to have Natasha's fondant teddy bear. And the third one, we are having Indra and Matteo paper arts. And let's dive in!
Hi, my name is Dennis. My wife Mirari is behind the camera. Today, we want to share on Midweek fun on how to make a cardboard car. Toddlers, like our son Elliot, love cars. So we want to make him able to drive one. Here we go.
Making a cardboard car is indeed a fun activity. To make one, you will need either a large or small box that your child can sit inside. You will need ruler, some glue. We use glue gun for practicality and its strong effect. Some tape, cutter, scissors, pencil or marker, disposable plate for wheels, and plastic lids if you have any leftover from takeaway drink for headlamp. Otherwise, you can replace it with any lid from food container. Start by simply tape the bottom part. Then, you need to close the upper part of the box but leave out one of the short flaps. This short flap that you leave outside of the box will be the back of the car. On the upper part of the box, use a ruler to measure the length of your box and divide that length into thirds. Then use your marker to draw 3 equally sized sections. Using a cutter, cut this line, and this middle one. The area that we cut will actually resemble the letter H. By the end of this step, the back 2/3 should be separated from the sides of the box. Use the back of your cutter and your ruler to make this line easier to fold, but do not cut it. This is the front part of the car. Use a black tape if you want to make a frame for your car front window. Then use your cutter to cut the middle part of the frame, and here is your front window. Use the leftover cardboard that you have and make 2 triangles with the same size and cut them. You will use these 2 triangles to the side of the car, and you will make the front part of the car able to stand and glue them like this in each side of the car. On the side part of your car, you can use the lid of the pen to make half circle, and you can cut them to make a shape of a door. For the back part of the car, you can also put frame using the black tape and cut them according to the length that you like. Congratulations! Your car is almost done. You can now glue the wheels. Or, if you opt for a colorful car, you can use any wrapping papers that you have at home. You can use paper plate or lid to make the template for your wheel. Make sure you make small cuts around the circle so you make it easier to shape around the plate. I think the most fun part is to put color on the car using wrapping paper. Ta-da! Here's the cardboard car. I wish you can try this at home. And for us, we cannot wait to show it to Elliot.
What is this, Elliot? Huh? It's a car? You like it? Yeah? Uh-oh. Yeah?
To make it more fun, more adventurous, we can add video for 4D effect, just like what Dennis did in this video. Elliot just loved it.
At the end, it's all worth it. The sweat and the fun spent making this cardboard car as a family. Have fun and enjoy the ride.
Thank you, Mama, Daddy.
We are the Chia family. My name is Jürgen and this is my wife Natasha.
Hi.
And this is Jaden. He is our new roommate at home for 4 months now. Today Natasha is going to share with you sculpting art using fondant cake. And you may use Play-Doh as well if you want and if you have at home. We hope it will be a fun and entertaining exercise at home. And we hope that you will enjoy it. Thank you.
You start with rolling a fondant into an ellipse shape to create the teddy bear's body. Make sure you roll enough so that the fondant texture is smooth and has no crack. Roll the fondant into a teardrop shape and flatten at the top part. Use a little bit of water to attach the hand into the teddy bear's body. Start the fondant with a ball shape and then roll it into a long shape and pinch at the bottom part to make the feet. Then cut the top part. Use a little bit of water to attach the top part into the teddy bear's body. Roll a fondant into an egg shape to make the head. Poke the eyes with toothpicks and then fill the little holes with black fondant. Roll a small ball for the nose. And small strings for the eyebrow. Roll a fondant into a ball and then flatten it out. Make a little hole in the middle of it. And then cut it into two. Flatten a white fondant and put it into the ear. Cut out the excess fondant. And then attach it using a bit of water to the head. Use the knife to make the stitches on the forehead. Make sure to leave the teddy bear to dry out the fondant and then attach the body and the head with a toothpick.
Hi, church. We are Winata family. Hi, church. We are Winata family. My name is Denny, and this is my wife Indra and my son Mateo. Today, we are going to present to you the paper craft by Indra and Mateo. I'm going to be a cameraman today. Please enjoy.
Good afternoon, JICF family. So today we will be presenting some paper crafts from Creative Park from Canon the printer. So this is a sample of what Mateo made, a toy for marble puzzle. This is just one sample of what they have that we can print and assemble. They also have paper toys for kids that you can print, for example, to be an ice cream guy, ice cream girl. And then we have some paper bags, cards, even toy house and science projects like this model of earthquake and tsunami. So they have lots and lots of resources on that website that I will share later. Today we will be focusing on making this Father's Day card since Father's Day is coming in June. So before we start that, I will introduce you to several types of paper. Okay, so paper, if you buy paper, they will have gram per meter square, and that will tell you the thickness of the paper. For example, this is 90 gram per meter square and it's pretty light. It's almost like your normal printer paper. This one is 220 gram per meter square and it's pretty thick. And you need to be careful with this thicker paper because sometimes they jam your printer. Recently, I found this very nice paper on online. It's called jasmine paper. It is just the right thickness for paper craft. And the nice thing about it is that it's glossy. It's the one that is used for wedding invitations. And it prints very nicely even on your home printer. So it looks very professional. These are all printed on my home printers, just the normal inkjet one. Okay, so that's on the paper. Now, when you go to the website of Creative Park, you can download all this in this kind of format, PDF files, and you can print them and then just cut and assemble them. So I have pre-cut some of these. Mateo will cut the Papa Bear. And just one tip when you are cutting, you follow, the scissor follows the paper. So you basically move the paper, not so much moving the scissor, but you're moving the paper. It's a lot easier when you are cutting curves. Okay, so while Mateo cut the bear, I will show you creasing techniques, folding techniques. So with paper craft, the trick is to fold it nicely and crisply. And to do that, we need to crease. Crease is like this. You see these crease marks? That will make folding your paper very easy and very nicely. The way to crease is you just take, I have a crisper here, but if you don't have it, you can use a pen or a pen that doesn't have any ink anymore. Because if it does have ink, then it will show on the paper. So you want a paper that doesn't have ink, and you just follow the crease mark, which is the dotted line on the paper. So once you have that, then you can just fold it very easily. Okay? And I will also, so this is the outer part of the card. This one is the envelope. And this is the inner part. We are going to make a pop-up card. So in order to make a pop-up card, we need to cut these red solid lines. So make sure you have something underneath, otherwise you'll be cutting your table. Get a cutter. I have a crafting knife here, and you just basically cut on the solid line. Okay, so you see it's all cut, and I need to mark this so it will fold nicely. Okay, you just fold it according to the fold lines. And you will end up with the inner part of your card. Just like this. Here you go. So that's the skeleton of your pop-up card that we can glue to the outer layer. Be careful when you glue it. Do not glue this part that is popping up, because otherwise it will not pop up. So what you do is just put your glue all around. Okay, and put it in. There you go. Okay, Mateo, you want to do the Papa Bear? So if you see this blue dot, that's usually where you glue things, okay? And this red dot will match this red dot over here on the back, so you can glue that there. But before that, we need to glue this together first. I will just tell you that on the website of the Creative Park, there are so many crafts like this birthday cards. It's also a pop-up birthday cards. This one, and it is divided with. It also has like a difficulty level. So for example, this one, a difficulty level 1. So it's pretty quick and straightforward. Just print, cut a few things, glue together, and it's done. This one is also, I think, level difficulty of 1. This one that Mateo did, excuse me, Mateo. This one that Mateo did, I think it's a difficulty level of 3. How long did it take you to do this?
About 2 days.
2 days? Wow. About 1 hour a day?
2 days.
2 to 3 hours a day. Okay, so it took 4 hours. Okay, this took 4 hours to cut and assemble. This one, which is the model of the earthquake. So this is like showing what happened when the ocean plate hit the continental plate and caused the earthquake. This is probably a difficulty level of 3 as well. It took me 2 hours. And this one is the hardest one I've made so far that I did this week. This is the Santa house. So this is the outer part. This is a difficulty level, I think, of 4 or 5 even. 4, I think. And you can open it, and inside you have to assemble all the furnitures as well. Cut and assemble the furnitures. So this took me a long time, like 6-7 hours probably to make. Okay, Mateo is done. So Mateo, let's show. So that is the Father Day's card, and we just have to glue the envelope. Where's the envelope? Oh, here. So to do the envelope, you just have to again put glue on the white part with the green dot line, and your pop-up Father's Day card is done. Thank you guys. I hope you would be able to have some fun with all this.
Wow, there's so many great ideas to make. I want to try to make this card for my dad on Father's Day. I already made this for my father on his birthday.
And last but not least, we are going to learn from John and Rebecca Fang for some home activities.
Well, parents with children, make sure you bring your children to watch along because the next video is going to be very helpful, very productive, things that we can do with the families at home. Let's watch it together.
Hello everybody, this is Fang family. They are all 3 kids. From right to left, the first one is Caleb. He's our son, he's 8 years old. Hi Caleb. Do you like doing housework?
No.
Then why do you do housework?
To help out and to be a better husband in the future.
Okay, the second one is Elim. She is 4 years old. Hi Elim.
Hi.
Do you like doing housework?
No.
Then why do you do it?
To help and be a good mom.
Okay, the third one, the last one is our youngest daughter, Grace. She's 2 years old. Hi Grace, do you like doing housework?
No.
Then why do you do it? You don't know how to answer, huh? Okay, thank you very much.
This is Caleb's room. What a messy room. Caleb, can you clean your room, please?
Can you do the laundry, please?
Okay.
As you see in the video that we train our kids to do housework. There are 2 main reasons. First, we want them to learn to serve people, especially when they grow up, they need to serve their family members. And second, we want them to be independent. When we train them to do housework, we usually break them into smaller steps. First, let's take clean the table for example. We will divide them into small steps. Now step 1, please fold the cloth. Fold the cloth. Okay, like this, and hold this one. Now step 1 is clean. Is to wipe all the trash on the table. Yes. Step 2, use the dishwasher to spray on the table. Okay, now step 3, to use the cloth to clean it again. Make sure that no oil left on the table. Now step 4, to go to wash the cloth, go to wash the cloth, make sure the cloth is clean, and then to clean it again for the last time. Okay? The next step is check to see if it is clean enough. If you see there is no oil left, nothing left on the table, then it's clean. Now the last step is you put all the chairs back. Okay, as you see the training process just now, kids are not born to be able to do all kinds of housework. They need to be trained. So to train them step by step will help them to know the process, the procedures of doing housework. Okay, that's all. Thank you very much.
Nicole, we just watched the video, so it's time to practice. Why don't you clean up your room?
Okay, Mother. Ta-da! My room is all clean.
We really hope that you have a great fun enjoying our activities today.
We want to give special thanks to Dennis and Mirari for the eco car using cardboards, Natasha for the teddy bear using fondant, Mateo and Indra's paper crafts, and also for John and Rebecca for the great home activity ideas.
Hope you can try these activities at home